Coach, congrats on the victory. Can I give you a little bit of advice?
Yep.
You may want to call the fire department on Spencer Rogers.
Pretty good.
My question is, has he shown you that ability to shoot the three that well in practice? And if so, how often?
Every day. He has shown that in practice. But if, again, I think I said this in our last interview, if you walk in the gym, anywhere, it might be in the morning, for sure once in the morning, for sure once in the evening, you'll find Spencer in here working on his shot. I mean, he is I say he's a pro's pro. He's a guy that gets in here, he works on his craft. And the thing I love about him is he always brings a teammate with him. He doesn't come just shoot on his own, and that's something that's really important to our team in building our connectivity. So, yeah, he's shown it, and we watch it some days in practice, and I think Coach Griff said it in the first half. He said he hadn't touched the rim yet, Coach. So he's a really good player, but a better leader.
Coach, congratulations on the massive victory tonight. What can you say about this defense? Allowed 40 points against Carver, 44 here tonight. I know the threes are flashy and the fans love it,
right,
but the defense is the nitty-gritty, and I know that's what you preach. So what has that kind of been like the past two games?
You know what? We're still a young team, man, and we still have holes in it. I don't want to sound like the regular coach that's like, we can be better, But we said from day one that end of the court was where our identity was going to be, and we want to be really good on that end of the court. Now will we be able to hold people to 40 every night? No, right? But if we're doing a good job of contesting shots, jumping to the ball, communicating in the right way, then I think we can be really, really good defensively and continue to get better as the year goes on. So I was really proud of our effort. We had a couple holes here and there, but the overall effort and connectivity on that end was really good.
We'll remember Spencer Rogers. We'll remember the barrage of three-pointers, some nice defensive plays. But early in the first half, Jamie Lewis took a couple charges, and that seemed to energize the bench. What did that do for the team?
No, again, that end of the court is really important, and we talk about when we have an opportunity to take a charge, or what we call a Noah drill, is where if we can get a big jumping straight up in the air with his hands up, it's just like a charge. So Jamie, if you guys were here last year, the strides that he's made of being bought in on that end of the court have been massive. And so for him to take those two charges, start our, and really build, right, that energy on the bench and that energy on the court, you find, I think Kenny Burns took one, I think Mason Cordobaum took another. So it's contagious when they see one guy and one of our better offensive players step up and take a charge. Now everybody's bought in, and it's contagious from that standpoint.
Coach, you clearly have confidence in two separate point guards. That's Terrell Burden and Kaysen Jennings, both to run the offense.
Right.
Jennings started tonight.
Yep.
What's it kind of like to have two guys that can really control the offense?
Well, it's great, but it's really, again, it's those two guys, and they are the catalyst, but at the same time, it's the whole team is being bought into what we're trying to do. And so what we talk about a lot of times is not having any drop-off, right? If our depth can work in our favor, then, we can have nights where, we get 18 or we get 28 assists, we get 18 threes, we score 100 points. I think we have that type of firepower on our bench, but we have to be organized, right? And that's what we talk to those two guys about the most is in practice. When we struggle is when we're not organized. That's when we turn the ball over. And so both of those guys have really taken it upon themselves to make sure we're organized, make sure guys are where they're supposed to be, so we can continue to play offensively like we are.
Coach, congrats on the win. Good luck on the road this week.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.